Yo, what up? What's going on? Welcome to the hype. It's your boy Crescendo. We got Aluis today.
Yeah, to pass on the chapter we finished, we gave us some closure. I love us to come up with
What up, AJ?
Hey,
Yo,
what's good, bro? How you
what's up,
doing?
fam?
You getting a tour of the casa today?
What have you?
You gonna get a tour of the casa today?
Let me put my yeah. Let me put my hat on.
You got
My hair
the
too
Blood
crazy
Release
right now.
project going on at your house right now.
Hold on. There you go. I gotta put the hat on.
Hey, oh, that's the new merch, ain't it?
Huh?
That's the new merch.
That's the new merch, baby. Come on, gotta rock that.
Let me lower this real quick.
Woo!
Woo. You got the new EP that just dropped,
Yes, sir.
almost like the phone just did right
What's
now.
poppin'? Huh?
I said, what's good with it, man? How you feeling?
Hey, bro. Big project, man. Really proud of it. Couldn't ask for anything more. Had no expectations when I released it, and it's obviously doing pretty well right now. So, grateful that it's released. I gave it my best, and it's out now. You know what I mean? It's
What up,
probably my
Victor?
best work.
No, no.
What you said?
I'm giving some shout outs to the people in the chat. Shout out to Kaden. Shout out to Victor. Joined us. What up?
Oh, what's
But
up,
yeah,
Victor?
man.
How you doing?
We
Yeah,
in the
bro.
whip.
So it's like
We in the whip now.
you're in the whip. Yeah. I gotta get away from the house.
It's too loud in the house.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Definitely glad it's out. We worked hard for this. You know what I mean? In terms of the writing process, the production process was a lot. And then shout out to my boy Torino in Canada because he mixed and mastered it, last minute too. So
Oh, that's
everything worked
clutch.
out. Yeah,
That makes
he
sense
came in
off to
last minute.
Vancouver.
Yeah, he makes off to Vancouver. He mixed everything. What's your
Yeah.
favorite?
Um, I like the first track, Stranger Things. That one's like obviously like a chill vibe. Um,
Yeah.
I've been listening to the project throughout the day today, and we got the Spotify playlist that I'm gonna drop after our thing. It's a vibe. The playlist is good. It's good for the 4th of July weekend. You can throw it on in the background. You know? Oh snap!
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What's the last thing you said? Sorry.
Yeah, you froze up on me. No, I was just saying like the Spotify playlist. It's a great vibe for the weekend. You know, going into July 4th weekend, holiday weekend. You got plans?
Uh, yeah. I'm hanging out with the Dominicans. Uh, the party don't stop when you hang out with them. So you know what I
Oh, so you're
mean?
gonna get mango for breakfast?
Yeah, whatever. Bull, arroz con habichuela, bro. Everything, bro. Like, I'm
Queso
ready.
frito.
Queso, plátano frito, de todo. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
So, this is actually pretty dope that we're doing this now. We're about to set off our tour, the Boom Trap tour. Are you excited for that?
I, I am highly excited for the Boom Trap tour. I can't wait, bro. It's been a long time coming. And we planned it out for like 2 months ago?
Yeah, man. And then to see it to come into fruition is pretty dope. We got 3 shows in Orlando. We got some shows coming up in the Tampa Bay area. and then we got Stewart, Pompano Beach, and bro, I'm excited for it all, man. And then I know
Yeah,
you guys are hopping on. You and Illish, you guys are gonna be hopping on with Hilltop. You guys are gonna be doing something with Hilltop soon too, right?
yeah, we're gonna be performing. Well, it's not announced yet, but not too many people on the live. So, yeah, we'll be performing there at Evasion Tour. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited for it, man. I'm gonna be headlining the Ozone Hip Hop Fest, and I'm excited for it. It's gonna be a good time, man.
yeah, that's right.
Um, Definitely excited, man. It's gonna be a busy summer. I'm already like working on getting the merch together, and I'm excited for it, man.
Nice. Yeah, bro. I actually got some merch, bro. I got me a couple hats, a couple T-shirts. You feel me? Had a Rep the
Yeah,
Anomaly Ave. That's my brand. That's the label. Eventually, it'll be a label. I'm super excited for just like to bond with you, and just bring the brands together and just put on a show. You know what I mean?
yeah, man. It's gonna be fun. We got Anonymous XI as well as Illish, so it's gonna be really dope. I was digging Illish's project too. It's definitely dope as well. So,
Yeah,
um, I mean, we got some music. You know, we're gonna do some new school, some old school, something in between, some experimental stuff. I like a lot of the stuff that we're bringing. It's gonna be a great show.
definitely
Um,
for sure.
so let's talk, man. The process of putting together the EP. Let's break it down. What was like one of the hardest tracks for you to write? And
Uh,
let's talk.
so like the EP wasn't really an EP until like I produced the third track on it. That's when I figured out, oh snap, all those tracks sound very glued together. And then I started making an EP for it. You know what I mean? By the third track, I realized, yo, I'm making an EP because the sound is very similar with all the tracks. You know what I mean? It's very like deep. It's very deep mode based. You know what I mean? I wanted that Toronto sound when I came into it, like the party next door sound. Um,
Yeah,
and that's how it happened. The writing process, that was probably the toughest part for me, because it's about something real. You know what I mean? Um, I I got closure from the situation back in 2018, and I never really wanted to write about it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it had power over me. You know what I mean? So this year
mm,
I started producing, and that sound naturally just came out, and that's something. The sound that I produce is something that I really excel at. You know what I mean? Something that I thrive in. And then I decided to talk about it, to talk about a relationship. And out of all of that, another shot at love came through, you know. So that's how it came about.
it's a pretty dope concept for an album. Another shot at love. I know a lot of people can relate to that. Um, I think a lot of people might not even feel that sometimes because of bad relationships they come out of. Um, you come out of something thinking you don't have another shot at love. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But to kind of work through that pain and kind of deliver this project, I think it's pretty dope. Um, as
yeah.
far as the production, did you have any other help, or is it all you that did the production?
It was all me. It was all me. I didn't receive no help on it. I didn't want no help. Obviously, my pride was in the way. Number one, I wanted something that was authentically made by me. You know what I mean? So, I didn't want no help. All I needed help was to make some mastering, and that's what Torino came through for in Canada. That's my boy in Canada, so he makes that. But the production, I did it all myself.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Dang, man. So writing and producing, and then a little bit of rapping and singing. I know that it could be overwhelming to try and put all those sounds together. But as far as the process, you put it together. You put. I like how you did a rollout. A lot of artists aren't doing a lot of rollouts, but like basically, what I like to explain to different viewers, if you're tuned in and you're an artist, this is like your first time tuned in or whatever. The thing is, um, it's there's a process that goes behind every project,
Right.
and I think with our project and getting a project through, you have to still put it out and you have to market it and own up to it yourself as an artist, you know? So doing that, you had to go through and I know you took like 10 pictures and you're like holding up the different numbers and stuff like that. Um, those pictures as well, when you're going through that process, what did that feel like? You know, like I'm going to do these pictures. Was your thought going? Like, did you go and run into any issues? Like, get chased out of any places?
Um, nah. To be honest, I got my boy Nick. He shoots most of my pictures. So usually I told him one night, like, yo, let's do like, I have an idea. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dave McKees. The guy on YouTube. I got the rollout idea from him. And I told him, yo, let's go shoot some pics, man. Like, let's do this. And then he was like, yo, all right, let's go. And then I picked like 10 locations. You know what I mean? Or maybe less than that, but around 10 locations, and we shot like 10 days, 9 days, 8 days, and so on, for multiple locations and some videos. And that's, but in all reality, we didn't really get kicked out of anywhere. One place, it was like a hotel. It had like a flickering light, and I thought that joint was mad dope. And I told him, yo, let's go there before we get kicked out. And we actually recorded like 30 seconds, and then we left. So it worked out.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, man.
I think like finding locations to shoot and being creative with a rollout is something that like artists nowadays will just be like, yo, reposting their EP cover over and over again, or posting it in the story. You know, it doesn't always work that way, and on top of that, people get tired of seeing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I definitely understand that, man. What was your favorite track on the album?
Love is at War.
Love is at War.
Yeah, because at first it was Stranger Things, because that sick melody. But then I produced Love is at War when I added the 808s and the little rain sound that I put in there. I was like, hell yeah, bro. Like, this is it. This is what I love. So I fell in love with that track. To be honest, I think that's the best track on the album. But people say Off to Vancouver is just crazy. So,
Yeah, Alta Vancouver is pretty dope. So I think it's a good it has a similar sound, but you're having a conversation with people,
yeah,
and I
that's
think
right.
that's the dopest part about it.
Right.
It's
And
not overwhelming or anything like that. It's like a
and
good mix.
that track, to be honest, it was supposed to have like it was supposed to have like three hooks instead of the two. You know what I mean? It was supposed to have like three hooks, but then when I produced it, and I like usually when I produce, I first like do a rough draft of the beat, and then I write to it, and then arrange the beat around my voice, right? But
Mm,
what happened was that the way that I set it up when I wrote it, like I didn't want to change anything about it because like I got my emotions got attached to the beat, and then like I didn't want to change anything. So then I decided, yo, we're just gonna do one hook, and then at the beginning, and then one hook at the end, and then that's it. That's how it came about for that.
that's pretty dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good to do songs with a different format than just a stereotypical like 16 bars hook, 16 bars hook. You know,
yeah,
that's cool, but I think when you like play with the song and really put make people go on a journey with your music. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Um, as far as like stuff that you're working on, I know you talked a little bit about Anomaly Ave. Um, what does that mean? Like, you want to talk about that? Let's talk about the brand and the label and what that would mean.
So Anomaly Ave, it's such a dope brand, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I'm not even like trying to be cocky or anything. This is mine. Nah, so like Anomaly Ave is for misfits come together to create culture. You know what I mean? That's basically what it is. My whole life, I never been good at leaving first impressions. Like I have never been good at doing that. Like every time somebody see me, bro, it's never a good impression of me. I'm not saying like, yo, they automatically think bad of me. But what I'm saying is like for everything that I have, I always had to work twice as hard, even when people didn't believe in me, even when people didn't believe in myself. You know what I mean? I had to work to leave that second, third, fourth, fifth good impression. You know what I mean? It never came easy for me. You know what I mean? So I have a heart out because like Anomaly Ave, nobody expected nothing out of that avenue. Everything that comes out of that avenue, nobody expected nothing to come out of it. You know what I mean? So I came out of it and I'm coming out of it. So that's why it represents so much for me and my label because, you know what I mean? I want to build a family. I want to build a fan base where Anomaly Ave represents everybody who feels misplaced, who feels like a misfit. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like so proud of that brand, you know, and that's why it's launching. And sorry that I'm sounds like I'm yelling, but I'm emotional about it. You know what I mean? Because it means so much to me.
Nah, man. Nah, it's like it's how I feel about Ozone Effect. It's how I feel about Feel Good. So I get it, man. Understanding like that you are a misfit. You're coming out. Anomaly for people that don't know. It just basically means that you're set apart. You're different. You know.
Yeah,
Um, so knowing that, I mean, you are set apart for greatness with who you are as a artist, as a designer, as a creative, you know. And that's why, you know, I like to tell people, I mean, you may not be the best singer or rapper. Let's say that's not your talent. But I know God has some type of talent in you. Like, for example, I always joke with my wife because I'm like, you are way more organized than me. Like,
yeah,
God gave you that gift. You know, I know by myself, I'm like, bro, I'm lost. Like, I'm jumbled. But, you know, as far as keeping things organized, I have like a method to my madness. I'm one of those like messy, organized people. If you open up my, you know, my computer screen and it's got folders and folders and folders on it,
yeah.
bro, I'm that
Yeah, I'm
guy.
that guy too. Honestly, it's like it has taken me a lot. Like I have to work hard to be comfortable. You know what I mean? Some people like to work less to be comfortable, but it's a different type of comfortable where like I'm secured. You know what I mean? Like organizing my files, making sure I have a spreadsheet to all my passwords. You know what I mean? So in the end, if I forget any of that or I get disorganized, basically I have insurance. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I
I
feel you,
get
bro.
that.
You know what I mean?
It
We
can be
good.
tough, man. Like all the websites and all the different things that we use, all the programs. I always like to talk with different artists and just pick their brain. What do you think of the current state of hip hop? What do you think of the current state of like Christian hip hop? Like what is your mind towards the music that's coming out right now?
Um, for hip hop, I, you know, obviously, hip hop is evolving. You know what I mean? More than before, it has become something like so melodic now. You know what I mean? That people rap to, and it's like you got the Uzis, you got the Kendricks, you got the Yachty's, you got the J Cole's. You know what I mean? So you got like the best of both worlds. So I just think it's evolving, man, and um, I'm not gonna be like an old head and be like, man, this is not what hip hop is meant to be, because I'm just I don't know. I'm privileged to be in the hip hop scene and to be doing hip hop. But overall, man, I think in terms of the Christian scene, there's rappers that rap like Lil Yachty, and they're able to reach that culture. You know what I mean? As opposed to like, bringing Shy Lynn there. You know what I mean? They won't be able to reach um, a certain type of culture because they're not familiar with the sound. So I mean, I'm all for it, man. If it comes to like sharing the gospel and stuff, in different ways. But what I mean, I don't mind it. As people are coming into CHH, it's crazy. Like I see my way out of it. You know what I mean? Nothing bad. It's just like I I don't feel like it's for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It,
that's
yeah,
it.
there's definitely different ways of looking at it and diving into it. You can create music that makes an impact, and I've heard some regular hip hop songs that just sound deeper than some of the Christian hip hop songs. But I
Yeah.
think that just goes with your audience. If you know who your audience is, then that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like if you want to rap at youth groups where they have like 11 and 12-year olds, you know what I mean? Like you probably want to do something more melodic, something that'll keep their attention. That's
Right.
like that's
Right.
hype. But then
Yeah.
when it comes to the other end, I mean, if it comes down to it, you're you're gonna want to perform like if you do music, um, and if you are more focused on like your art and what you want to create, it's not always gonna fit every crowd. So
Not
like
always.
it's just like it's just like you could go as far like old school hip hop, double time rap. You could be so cool, like, but some people will still not appreciate it because they want to hear a chorus. They want to hear something sung. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
see like and then there's the other way. You can just be auto tuning the whole song, and nobody wants to hear that. You know what I mean? It's like that sometimes. I think about the fact that people have grown accustomed to liking all kinds of music. I think
Right.
we underestimate the fact that people will like music if it's good. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, and if it's good, like, it will transcend the genre. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, even if you are doing the singing rap or if you are doing the old school hip hop rap, doesn't matter where you do it. If it's good, it's good. You know what I mean?
People will love it, bro. People will love it if it's good. Like, man, there's a space for everything nowadays, man. We're such a new age where, like, people like everything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's just that. You know what I mean? If you're good and you're talented and you work at it, you have a dope sound to your music, like people will gravitate to it and people actually like it. So yeah, you know what I
Just
mean?
want to shout out some of the people that were in the chat. Jabez, Walter Fuego. Shout out to y'all that have tuned in and locked in with us, man.
Yeah,
Definitely,
appreciate you.
definitely excited, man, for this new venture, this tour that we're gonna be doing. What I like most about it is that we are kind of like stretching ourselves thin and
Yeah,
rapping a lot of places. And I think when we think about the whole world was shut down, and now that it's opening up, I don't think it's a problem to get people out to shows because I think people want to get out of their house. If that makes
right.
sense.
People want to get out.
Um, I mean, heck, you're in the car right now, about to head out of your house.
I'm parked now. Sorry, I had to go somewhere. I'm parked now. But yeah, I think right now, like people want to go out. People want to come out, and then especially in Florida and Texas, you know what I mean? They done. There's no more COVID. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And we want to party, baby. We want to go back to normal. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
man. I mean, when Disney said that you could be outside without a mask, that's when the lines opened up. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, and I think with, the amount of people that are getting vaccinated, the people that are like, that have had it already, the numbers are going down extremely, and I'm glad that we're gonna be able to like have some human interaction in these next couple of months. You know,
Yeah, I'm glad, bro. Are you ready? Are you ready for this 16th?
bro, I'm ready for the 16th, 17th, 18th. We can do the 30th and 31st. Then I got the Ozone Hip Hop Fest. Me and Javi got booked for 2 more shows after that.
Yeah, I saw that.
So we're like, okay, and then we're gonna end August with a really dope. September, I plan on going to Cali. Um,
Are you going?
yeah, man. We're going. I'm going out to. Um, it's called God's Hope. One of the biggest Christian festivals.
Right.
Like both reggaeton and hip hop, like all of it.
Where is
So
that?
September 17th and 18th.
Not where?
Oh, it's in Cali, in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, a couple of people from Florida got picked to go perform.
Yeah, Dayton's on the bill. Um, Manny
Reconcile.
Montes is Manny Montes, Reconcile. It's a good crowd, both Christian reggaeton and hip hop. The Latin community is getting mad love going out there because obviously LA is a mezcla, so it's got everyone from the hills down to Tijuana. You know what I mean? So like, it's gonna be a show. Like it's gonna be,
Yeah,
bro. I'm out there.
I can't wait. I really can't. I don't know if I'm going to Cali yet. I was planning on to, but I don't know if I'm going anymore. But I will be at Flavor Fest.
Oh yeah, Flavor Fest is October.
Yeah,
Think so. I'll be at Flavor Fest too.
yeah,
I'm excited for that. That should be fun.
yeah. Maybe
We're
a
gonna have a good
couple
time.
other homies will be sharing the stage.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna try and head up Flavor Fest as well. I'm excited, man. It's gonna
go
be
down.
dope.
I'm excited for
Um, whether it's the
uh,
hype or whether it's crescendo or whether it's the verb, we out there. You know,
Ozone. Everybody.
Ozone, bro. Everybody, bro. I'm excited, man. God's doing some big things, man, and He's using some humble people. You know what I mean? And I think
Hell yeah.
we're gonna have a good time. Um, so Hilltop, what's good with Hilltop? Anything new?
Yeah, man. I really can't speak much on that. I just know a lot of stuff is coming. Got a lot of stuff planned, and just expect some good stuff out of us. You know what I mean? And but yeah, that's all I can give y'all, man. We got 2 people in the chat now. Before,
Yeah, I
I
see them. They're asking about Flavor Fest. Flavor Fest is in Tampa, and it's another huge festival of hip hop singers, break dancers. It's a whole hip hop cultural event. Rapzilla goes out there, a bunch of other Jam the Hype, a couple others. They all head out there. We have a good time whenever we go out because it gets packed. It's at Crossover Church in Tampa, which is really dope because they started one of the first like hip hop churches, which is really dope. Super excited about it, man. And the event in Cali that I was talking about, God's Hope, those people, it's gonna be packed. It's like a 3-day event. So I'm super excited for that. And
that's like a
man, these
stadium,
next
right?
yeah, it's a stadium, man. I'm excited for some of the next coming ideas that I got with the hype as well. We're gonna be doing some in studio work with the hype, so we're doing like in person, not just over IG live. And as soon as that starts to like go into full effect, I think we'll have a good time with that.
I'm excited.
Um, Definitely excited, and I'm excited for. Oh, bro! we got so these two events that we got coming up here in Orlando. We have the Verb, which is on July 16th, and then we're doing July 17th. Pay It Forward. That's dope. We're giving back to the Orlando homeless. We're
Right.
working with this outreach called Salt, and it's really dope. They have mobile showers and like food for homeless people downtown in Orlando, and it's pretty dope because like you think of stuff like this that in this day and age we don't normally like think about it, but like if you're homeless, what's one thing that you would really want? You'd probably want a shower. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like you obviously you want a meal, but like you could probably get the change and get the money for that, but like a shower, oh my gosh, like it's crazy. So we're gonna be working with them, getting some like hygiene packets together because they don't have like they don't always get to brush their teeth, they don't always get to wash themselves or put cologne on or things like that. So definitely excited about that. But we're definitely giving back to Orlando. And if this goes well, I mean, I want to bring this to other cities and work with different communities because there's so much that we could do to give back. Um, you know, bro, I'm just like I get on my tangents, man. I get excited,
Yeah. Nah, it's
but
dope, man. It's nice to be able to serve. You know what I mean, and reach a community, especially the one that are in need. So yeah, I'm excited too, bro. Excited to go perform and then serve with the people. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's been it's crazy. It's been I think a year since I had you on the show, right? From the hype.
Yeah.
We had a different format. We did it on Zoom, and we were still in our. I was in my backyard. You were in your car again. We were just kind of like doing whatever. I know being able to come out and kind of do these things is definitely gonna like this is gonna set it up, man. And
Oh
then we
yeah,
gotta get the crew. We gotta get the crew picks going once we get all together on the 16th.
we'll be there.
So I'm excited, man. So we're gonna do that at Boom, which is dope. Um, man, what are some of the other things you're working on, bro? Like, I know it's funny because people don't know this about most people, but like with artists, you finish a project, but you already got something else that you're working on. People don't know that every time. They just assume that you're just done, and you're like, no, I'm working on something else right now at the same time. So what's some of the things that you're working on? And any new music?
Yeah. I got. I think after this, I got it. I'm doing marketing for the rest of my EP this month. But then next month, I'm pushing the singles and one more project. I'm working on my next project for this year, and then that's it, man. 2 a year, man. I gotta get the people music.
Yeah. Yo, in the chat, she says she loves your hair. Obviously, she's talking to you. It's so great.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
But definitely dope. I have a little bit of hair envy right now.
It's the beard. It's the beard.
But I got beard gang. I got beard gang. So definitely excited. And we got some merch ideas. I mean, even tonight, man, it's gonna be good, man.
Oh yeah.
Um, I love that. I love that the people in the chat are actually checking out the music, checking out the videos, because that's what it's all about, right? We don't want you to just sit here and talk with us and have these conversations, but like check out our music. Make sure you're following Aluis. Make sure you're following the hype. Um, and it's super dope, man.
I got
So
you. Truly, if you're talking to me, appreciate you. But
yeah, yeah,
appreciate it.
man,
But
that's dope.
yeah, man. But yo, I think it's storming in my car. and
Mm-hmm.
I gotta find a. I'm picking up my mom right now,
Okay.
so
All
I
right,
gotta
man.
find a.
We can end on this note, but definitely appreciate you coming through. Um, giving a shout out. So you want to give a shout out to?
Hey man, first of all, shout out to God, man. Um, wouldn't be here without God, man. Number two, man, shout out to the Anomaly app, man. They're about to launch soon, so y'all stay tuned. Thank you, Torino. Thank you, Biz. You know what I mean? Thank you to everybody that played a part of it. Thank you, Nick. Um, yeah, man. Thank you, everybody that supported. I really appreciate that, man. So yeah. Much love to all of you, and thank you, Crescendo, for organizing the tour. And yeah, bro, it's been all love for real.
Bro, I'm super excited. If you guys are just tuning in or just locking in this later, uh, I go by Crescendo. This is Aluis. We're on the hype. You can follow us. I'm at I am Crescendo. He's at A Lewis underscore AA. And obviously, we're here at the hype. We're super excited. And we're excited to kick off this tour this summer. If you want to book us for your city, DM us, and we'll work it out. Right now, we're already setting up hotels and working things out and booking venues. So we're super excited, and we want to rock with you guys. Peace to the homie Tom Brody. Peace to Truly for checking in with us. Definitely excited for what's to come. Hit follow on the notifications so you can keep up with us, and we could connect you with the next hype. We got Christopher Sincere that's gonna be on this next, and he's definitely up. He's definitely up. He's the next one up. So we
So,
appreciate you guys again. Fridays the hype, and I'll be throwing when we're going live in our stories. We appreciate y'all. Y'all take it easy.
peace, Crescendo. Thank you.
Peace. Be easy, bro.